Cody. Are you frozen? No, you're there. You're there.
I'm here.
Woo!
Yeah, don't worry. I should have gone with a bit and just been completely still like this the whole time. Just like.
Listen, man. I know last week I was like at a 10. I'm at a 10 again, bro. No, I'm kidding. I'm back. I'm fucking back. You take a seat. Take a seat. Don't even have to talk. Don't worry about it.
I'll turn my mic off.
Turn it off.
It's Christian show, baby.
All right, I got you. It's my show. Cody, go ahead, talk. Oh, you can't. You can't. Okay, I allow you to.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Wanger Show.
Give me an A. Give me an N. Give me a O-T-H-E-R space O-N-E. Another one.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I thought you were spelling Wangers at first. I was like, you skipped the W.
I thought I was spelling the word another wrong, which is why I started to go quickly there in case I could gloss over it.
That's okay.
That was my thought.
That's totally fine. Hey, this is The Wanger Show. It's a podcast. It's a video form thing. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, obviously. So make sure you hit that like button. You're commenting, activating yourself in the live chat. Do all the things. And hey, if you haven't subbed already, subscribe now. Do it. Submarine. Cody, let's talk about it. I'm just kidding.
Let's talk about that in a second. I have something I'd like to say off the top.
Bring it up.
It's been an awkward few months here at the program with me Skyping or zooming in from
we don't
various screenshots of myself. What's that?
We don't Skype. Ew.
Yeah, that took me weirdly back to like 2019 right there when people used Skype. That was bizarre. How are they doing after Zoom kind of took over their business model?
I don't know. But if Skype wants to sponsor us, I love
That's
Skype.
True. This program is brought to you by Skype. All that, I forgot my train of thought there, or lost my train of thought. I might, maybe, potentially, there's a chance, possibly, maybe, I could potentially, possibly be in studio soon. Maybe.
Whoa, hey now.
Potentially.
Okay.
Possibly next week or the week after.
You're getting my dick hard.
We'll see. Damn it, I wish that was cleaner.
Nope. I waited for you to talk over that. You can try.
That's not going to happen if I'm in studio because the Zoom half-second delay won't be there, okay?
And it would be inappropriate. It would, like, our HR would have something to say about it. Yeah.
That's true. Can you imagine an HR person for this show? Like, just the eyes rolling and just like, what am I even...
It's like, you said
what? Am I working on here?
I know. It was in the moment. I didn't mean it.
We have to play those sound bites at the end of the show? That's what we have to do? Okay. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Long-winded answering. I might be back soon in that little chair next to you. We'll see. Or the couch. I might like the couch. We'll see.
Fuck, if
I know
that's
you
the
like
case.
The couch now.
I will. Yeah. I do like the couch. Well, so since Brian's not really, he's on and off until, like, Brian will pretty much only be on when he wants to, which is fine. Or when Striffler's on.
Yeah, I was about to say, how great would it be if he was like, the second I come back, he's like, you know what, I'm feeling like doing the show again every time. It's like, I think he just missed me. He just didn't want to be without me is what it was.
Yeah. That's probably the case. Or if like Laura's traveling and he's got nothing else to do. Yeah. That's probably the case.
The show like has to start at like 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, shit. If that is the case, then I will go buck ham on guests.
Maybe.
I know. I'm not getting.
There's a chance, possibly, perhaps.
Dick's not getting that hard. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You're half chub, right?
Half chub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, fuck yeah. Shit. News to me. So we didn't see no pre-pro.
I like dropping these little news bits on you.
Oh, okay. You want a little news
next
drop,
follow
Cody?
Up, I'm quitting the show. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. No.
That's why. That'd be great.
You said you have news. You give me a drop.
No, I don't have anything. No, I wanted to be cool. I got no news. No news. No news. We do have a super chat here from Wiley. Shout out to Wiley. Wiley sent a super chat. The Bear is officially my favorite show of all time. No bad to mid episodes. One of the best soundtracks I ever heard. Story and characters. Sorry, I'm getting choked up. Can't stop thinking about it. You guys are the best. Thank you.
We're not better than the Bear, though.
No.
We'll get to the Bear.
Hell yeah.
I'll stop and watch the Bear. We'll talk.
We'll talk about it. Oh yeah, but yeah, I mean, first season phenom. So, and so far, for what I've seen, phenom. But yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. We got some topics, but mostly we got people. Nick in the chat, Kyle, Steph, Manny, Arcadio, Sheridan, who says just got off work, long day, happy Monday, y'all. Let's go.
Sheridan, there you go.
Sheridan, check it out. You know what's great about right now is that it might only be Monday, but tomorrow it's fucking Tuesday. And when Tuesday ends, Then it's Wednesday. You're only 2 days away from the weekend after that. Thursday, it might as well be your Friday because nobody does shit on Friday for work anyways. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, why do we even have Fridays for work? Why do we do it? To be safe, I do work on Friday. I'm just saying the mentality is like everyone's kind of checked out. You're like doing work, but you're kind of checked out. You know what I'm saying?
What's the point? Really?
What's the point of all of it? JJ Skywalker, what's up? The son of Luke and Leia.
Real quick, I was just imagining that was you. Wait, son of Luke and Leia.
No, he's not.
Oh, no. How did I let that one go? Oh, no.
Leia and Han. I don't think Luke ever got it on with anybody. That's, yeah.
Did he?
Maybe. I don't know. Dude, if you go back and rewatch Empire Strikes Back. They fucking kiss hard.
Yeah.
And it's like, they knew they were going to be brother and sister, or at least there was a hint at it. I don't know if that was, I don't know the whole backstory. But then, like, there's the one kiss that Leia gives Luke to piss off Han. Yeah, she's like, I'm going to kiss my brother. But then,
in there.
Then later in the movie, when they save Luke on Bespin, she like wraps him up, put him in his thing, and she kisses him on the mouth again.
No, she doesn't.
I fucking swear. Look it up.
Wait, she kisses him twice in the movie?
She kisses him fucking twice in Empire Strikes Back. I always thought it was weird.
A fan cut of this? What is going on?
Maybe, but
she kisses him twice in the
I'm
film?
pretty sure. Chat, back me up. I'm pretty sure Leia kisses Luke twice in The Empire Strikes Back.
Tell me she does it again just to piss off Han, even though Luke's like almost dead. She's like, hold on 1 second, I'll kiss a dead body.
He's in carbonite at that point, so he wouldn't even know until after.
She like loads the thing and look at this.
So like the first time she kisses Han, he should have been like, you kissed Luke again, didn't you? Like right away. JJ Skywalker, the son of Luke and Leia, says exactly, twice.
Well, JJ would know. Okay, I get it.
There you go.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, I don't know.
She kissed him on the mouth twice?
On the fucking mouth. Look it up.
I got to rewatch this movie.
Frantic Rage in all caps. Twice. Add an exclamation in there, too.
Frantic Rage is my new favorite lurker who just showed up here and just starts typing it all.
I love it. I'm all for it. Yeah. So go look it up.
I had no idea.
Boom.
Yeah, okay.
There you go, Star Wars fans. It's poetry. It's like poetry.
She just like caught him and like carried him on the shoulder or something like that. Let's get out of here.
Well, it's so confusing because either they didn't know that Luke and Leia were going to be brother and sister, and they just threw that in there for return.
Wait. You mean to tell me they didn't have a plan, Christian?
Okay, just saying. I think he technically did because he was a fucking madman because Star Wars was one giant. The 3 movies was one giant script or some shit. It was like one giant treatment or something like that. And they're like, no, you need to break that shit up.
I'm seeing multiple people here confirming that they kissed twice in this movie. And am I being punked? What's going on? Is this like
I swear to God, look it up.
Discuss this in the warm-up. You're like, this very
I swear.
specific joke we're going to pull on Cody.
No.
I don't remember the second one.
You're not a real Star Wars fan.
Maybe I was just caught up in the escape of it all, trying to get out of there.
No, I stopped as a child, and I was like, hey, they kissed twice. I thought there was another. That's what Yoda means. He's like, no, there is another. He meant a fucking another kiss.
Then it crossfades to them just passionately making out. It's just like,
this is gross. So, Bobby says in all quotes, somehow I think I've always known. That's so weird. And
what are you doing there, Leia? Yeah.
So, I don't know. Anyways.
Back to Luke. Okay, so Luke, we probably talked about this before, but Luke never got down.
I don't think
his whole life. I know, like that was the old Jedi way. You're not supposed to have attachments, blah, whatever. But like, I mean, times change.
I mean, Obi-Wan fucked around with that one chick during the Clone Wars. So
did he?
It was like they never. It was a cartoon, so they're not going to go crazy. But there was some massive flirtation going on. Yeah.
Okay.
But
he had to have gotten down.
Luke may have in like the legacy books. But I don't know. Those aren't canon anymore.
Look, I know there weren't a ton of options on that island, but
yeah, it's
maybe before then.
It would be, well, those like frog creatures are aliens, so I'm sure having sex with aliens is fine, but a porg
that had to have happened in the Star Wars world, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but like porgs are like animals, so that's
That's true. Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah,
now it's just getting weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
all right.
No, let's talk about it.
Anyway.
Porgs.
Wiley sent another super chat. Thank God.
Oh, thank you, Wiley. God, Wiley, you're the best. I'm going out of the country for the first time in October to the Netherlands.
Hey,
let's go. So, fun
Ramon,
question. What was your first ever trip out of the country vacation and any tips? Thanks. Cody, I think I know your answer.
You don't know shit about me.
Was it?
Where did I go?
Ireland for your honeymoon?
Yeah, it was Ireland.
Yeah.
I went to Ireland for my honeymoon. How'd you know? Man, it was awesome.
Were you gonna go to Cabo for fucking spring break?
No.
I don't see you as the type.
No, I have not been to Cabo, especially not for spring break. That is not my vibe. Where was I going? Yes, went to Ireland for my honeymoon. Awesome time. We did a whole week-long tour around the entire thing. Saw Luke Skywalker's island from the coast. Weren't able to go there because the weather wasn't letting us go, but we saw it. And it's an awesome time. I recommend Dublin. Dublin was my favorite part of the whole tour. That, and we went to Northern Ireland, and that was a lot of fun. We went to the Titanic Museum, which we'll get to eventually on this show.
Wow, Cody, really?
Yeah.
Sensitive much. Yeah. Ireland would be a lot of fun. A lot of thick beers out there, huh?
It's mostly just Guinness. You have Guinness everywhere. You'll learn to love Guinness because it ends up being fantastic.
Yeah, I imagine you try to order anything else, they look at you like,
I had a cider at one of the bars. That's the other thing. There were just bars all over the place. So every night we just went down to, pub. There's a pub everywhere.
Easy.
So
it's a pub.
Went to a different pub every night.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Okay.
And they don't, apparently tipping isn't a thing. So I'd tell them to keep the change or whatever for the tip. They'll give it right back.
What are you, fucking ass? Oh, so Brian would love this place.
He would love it. He would live there entirely. Yes.
Okay. All right. Where have I been? Thanks. I've been to Cancun. But I mean, that's like, does that really count?
That's essentially Catalina.
Yeah.
It's too close, right?
Kind of is. Yeah. But that's the extent of it. I was very young. I think there might have been one other place when I was a kid. No, I might go to Canada in a few months.
Technically, I went to Canada before Ireland because I had a layover in Toronto.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's pretty cool. All right. What was it like?
It was nighttime. Didn't see much. Didn't leave the airport.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Yeah. I was there for about an hour and a half.
Okay. Amber and I are currently researching a bunch of stuff for a little thing that we're doing next year. So I guess the only tip I would have is just to research the shit out of where you're going and know what you want to do. Or, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of wherever you want to go. There's a lot of package tours that, you go with a group of people. We go one thing here, one thing there, that kind of thing.
Be careful with those, though, because I learned unless you're into this sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's almost all old people who are just there on retirement. Like me and Marissa were newlyweds, and we do this thing, and it's all 60, 70-year-olds. And they were a great group. We had a great time. We were dancing around in a couple pubs.
There you go.
Fantastic.
That kind of sounds like
if you're looking there for a young nightlife atmosphere, know who you're going with.
I think I would much prefer. I think I'm at that age now. I'm I want to hang out.
You would love these guys.
The 50 and 60, plus, yeah.
You would love them.
That was pretty much our crew when we went wine tasting. A lot of older ladies that they were partying harder than we were. So.
You know what's? I might have told you this. So there was one other younger couple there that was early 30s, maybe late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And they were with us, and they were no shit from Laverne.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, just the next city over from where I'm at. I was like, holy shit.
That's so funny.
That is insane. Went across the world to meet neighbors.
You guys want to
hang out once we land, and then we
never happens. Yeah,
I feel bad.
Alana says don't do package tours. So I mean, I think when we were looking at some of our stuff. Me personally, I just don't want to be tied down to a schedule.
You got to get to the bus by 6, 7 a.m. It's a whole thing.
I mean, I get it because you're in another country that you don't, understand really. But if you play your cards right, do your amount of research, and then I think what I'm gonna try to do is take a day to just figure out my surroundings, and then just kind of go from there. So
yeah. The other thing I was worried about, the language barrier, I don't want to look like an idiot not knowing what, how to speak the language. What am I going to be driving out here? That's the other thing. It's a stressful experience.
Folks who have very thick Irish accents is hard enough on English to understand sometimes.
I think I remember them playing it, downplaying it once they realized I was from America. Once, I heard the accent fade out, they slowed down for me, and I really appreciated that.
I'm sure you get used to it eventually. Yeah. We got Laserbolt. Hey Wangers. Space Wolf Lounge in the chat. What's up, Space Wolf? Oh. Yeah.
We also have Blazerbolt.
Oh, Blazer.
Dodgeball joke.
Aren't they making a sequel to that?
I'm sure they are. Sequel to everything these days.
Yeah, that one's a little overdue, but I'd be down for it.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder?
I saw the DVD of that like 80 times.
Oh, yeah. That front fucking menu. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the fucking song. Oh,
yeah. I love Dodgeball. Dodgeball is great. It's a great movie.
Dodgeball's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. What's not fantastic is the deep sea.
Speaking of not fantastic things.
Yikes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody caught up with the submarine situation. We all caught up.
Almost brought this up on last week's show because it had just started.
It just started,
we did the show last week, and I think I just forgot to bring it up. But what a ride. What a wild ride this past week has been, huh?
Or not so much of a ride.
I guess not.
Yeah.
I'll let you lead this one. I feel like I'm just being too up top for a grim subject matter. Oh, no.
Well, it's like, it's obviously very grim. And I'm saddened for the families, obviously. I feel more bad for the 19-year-old kid that was on the sub because there's some kind of mixed reports. Like the mom had said that he was very excited about going on, but then his aunt said he was actually very terrified and he only did it as like a Father's Day thing. So if that's the case, then that's just fucking tragic. But on the other end, that it's just kind of the hubris of the billionaire sort of thing. You know, it's I'm not like, I mean, there's Twitter has been fucking brutal.
They were dark. They were dark.
Very, very dark. Like I wouldn't tweet that stuff. I may have laughed at a couple.
You guys did.
Yeah. It's like, wow. God damn. But you know, it becomes that sort of thing where it's like, we have all this attention on these 5 people. I was talking with Ken yesterday about it, and he was like, it's literally the Joker speech where he was like, you blow up a hospital, nobody cares, but you kill one tiny little mayor, well, then everybody loses their mind. You know, it's the same exact thing. And meanwhile, like at the same time, there was like 700 like migrant workers or something like on a boat that were just like trapped on there, sinking and dying, and like there's like no coverage on it. So it's like, so it's like,
totally get it.
The world sucks and everything is shitty. And this story just took the world by storm. And I think just the only thing that made it interesting was just this whole background behind the whole thing, as just more stuff started developing. Like the CEO guy was just not a great,
I
not a great guy.
Some of the videos that came out, and like just the decisions that were made. You can't write that shit, man.
Yeah, and what I think Steph pointed out, I think she posted in the Discord, like how everyone just became an expert on submarine aquatica and all that stuff. Very, very cool. Like all on TikTok. And which
I know how many people have dads who are like a Navy captain. You see that around? Like my father was. Was it a meme at that point? Was everyone just saying that as a joke?
I don't know.
Like, because I saw it 30 fucking times.
Yeah, it's like my cousin who was in the Navy but is discharged, but he was in the Navy for 2 months, said this, and it's like a text exchange between.
I want to go back and vet all of those now that the story's done. Like, is your father actually a Navy captain?
It's like the Steve Renazizi thing. Like, I think there might have been a couple other stories besides him that was like, oh yeah, I was right there, man. You know, similar kind of thing, but not really.
Personal kind of touch to it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a crazy fucking story that ended in tragedy. And it's just it's the weird, I don't know, the weird, like, I'm a billionaire, I can just do it because I can, you know. And one of the guys that did die was he had just went to space. On the Bezos ship, so he's like,
and the stepson, was that the stepson guy?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure. He was the stepdad of the one guy, right? That was another. Oh
yes,
the Blink 182 kid.
Yes, that was
what's going on there.
That was the best / funniest part about the whole. That is the funniest part out of all of this. Ended
up being apparently a terrible person as well. Like there was stuff coming out about him too. Like what the fuck happened last week?
He was reported to be a stalker to all these DJs, and like he was actively tweeting the N-word and stuff just because he could. And it's like, just really like, what are you doing, dummy? Like an idiot.
I was convinced that whole thing was a bit like that, or at least the Twitter accounts. Like someone took the persona over. Like it was. I couldn't believe what I was seeing with him.
Yeah. I mean. And then like James Cameron comes out and just fucking has like, I don't want to say like a banger response, but it's a very James Cameron response.
Yeah.
And
I've been to the Titanic more than anybody, including the captain. I love how he let off with it.
Well, I've been there, yeah, more than the captain has been on the actual Titanic, and I'll have you know.
I like that we were all waiting on James Cameron's response, like genuinely though.
Yeah.
Like we were like, what's he say? Because we know the one guy who's been down there more than anybody. Like I want to hear what he has to say about this.
To be fair, and like he is more than just like a filmmaker at this point. Like
this is like his thing.
Yeah. I watched a video of him getting cramped. Like this is him in his submarine. He's like this with like the little remote, and he's like, I'm stuck here for 10 hours. And meanwhile,
a foot more alive. It's not working. What is going on? I don't know what's happening. Okay.
My bad.
You good?
Yeah. We're still live.
So we were both down at that point. It wasn't the Zoom that went.
No. It was.
Was my mic still working?
I don't know. I'll have to.
Were we both out? Okay, because that
we probably were because it's connected through the road. It's just the cord. I knocked the cord that's down here.
Got it. Okay.
It's a little sensitive, but anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, James Cameron. All that stuff.
The water.
The hubris of man. It's like I feel bad for the families, but it's somewhat, I'll say somewhat, the same thing as like people who want to do like the Everest trip. It's just like you have a very high chance of dying. Now, I think the difference with that is like, billionaires will probably want to pay for a shaman to guide them up this mountain. And the shamans need work, so it's like good on them. It's just a very risky and dangerous thing.
I don't think that's why these rich people are going up there.
No,
you know
no.
But
no, not at all. But the other difference with Everest is that there are actual experienced climbers that are actively working up towards that. Now, still, I wouldn't do that. Like I'm not an adventure thrill seeker by any means. So
the other thing with the Titanic, like, aren't we supposed to leave it alone?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that been a thing in recent years? Yeah. Like, we need to stop going down there.
Yeah, well, because it's
like damaging it.
It's it's being damaged. I think already. I think they said it's not going to be
like
around.
We're making it worse by going down there again.
Yeah,
right.
Probably.
I thought I heard that. Yeah.
What did I say? Sherpas? I didn't say. Did I not say Sherpa? What did I say?
I don't remember what you said. Our mic was off. That's what happened there. The thing didn't work.
I believe they're called Sherpas. The folks that help them out on the island. Or did I say something different? I don't know.
Mountain? Are you talking about the
Yeah, like the people out there that help that they're like the natives of the island or the island. Okay. The fucking
go to that island.
I mean, technically every land is an island. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, Sherpas.
I wouldn't.
The guardian angels of the Himalayas.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe some folks didn't know, or maybe I missaid it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like even if I read the like the contract, it said shaman. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh. God damn it. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry. Sherpa, yes. Okay, thank you.
It is what it is. Guys.
Yeah, I apologize. Mm-hmm. I'm not an expert on these things. I'm like Joe Rogan. Don't listen to me. I'm a fucking idiot.
Guys. It's only Monday. Okay, we know tomorrow's Tuesday. Okay, tomorrow the word's gonna be
Manny
better.
Coming in here being like, fucking Manny. I'm sorry. Manny's like, you said shaman. Also, the term is indigenous, not native.
I love the follow-up there. Not canceling, just correcting. Like, I like that. Let's use that. Let's have that. Let's do that at the end of all of our tweets that we send to people. Everything just like to try to clarify. Not canceling, just correct.
If people were to clip that out and to try to cancel me, just make sure you're putting
it needs
not canceling, just correcting. Yes. I was in the right ballpark. When did indigenous? Anyways, I'm not going to. Anyways. But yeah. All tragic, nonetheless. If I read that little contract that said like this could kill you, you have a high percentage of dying, then I'm not signing it. I ain't signing it. So
yeah, I mean, I saw some people saying like we all would have signed, we all would have gone if given the opportunity. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't know. Once I saw the Logitech controller, I think that might be where I would jump in and say no. I don't know.
Yeah, and apparently because I'm an expert on submarine life now.
Whose dad said this? There was someone's dad who said this, right?
Well, yeah, someone's dad said this. But apparently that's kind of normal for a lot of things. They just use controllers.
A Logitech controller?
Well, I mean, hey, what
I mean, buy an official PlayStation one or something. I mean,
yeah, maybe. I don't know. The actual like tube that they're in just looked like a sewer tunnel. Like they just ripped it right out. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd go to space either. I wouldn't do it.
I would love to go to space. But like in an actual spaceship, like as an astronaut, not in like a like a passenger vehicle, saying like let's go for the first time. Who's gonna go up here? Like that's not what I'm gonna do. I would go once it's established that it's safe. I would do that.
I don't think I would travel until we've like established a base on the moon. Like that's how confident I want us to be. Because the risk factor in going into space is still incredibly high. So I don't know. But
let's stay in SoCal where it's nice and safe until global warming kills us all. But it's killing us slowly.
Slowly.
So let's be careful.
Let's be careful. And it's Sherpa, you fucks, not shaman.
Yeah.
Just get that right. Manny says
more than anything, we learned something today. Okay.
Yes. Well, I mean, I knew it, but I just had for some reason said shaman.
You got your words mixed up, man. Brains are weird.
Brains are fucking weird.
You mix things up sometimes. You meant no ill will.
No, I did not. Yeah. I did not. The indigenous thing though had no idea. Thank God. Thank God you told me.
We're learning.
But Manny says, correction culture, a new podcast brought to you by Manny. We talk about how we correct our mistakes in this modern day culture.
They just go like a rapid fire of tweets.
You can get that over with, in one sitting. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Kyle says there are so many terrifying ways you can die in space. Yeah.
I mean, are there?
Yeah.
Other than just like, getting blasted into space. You know what I mean? Like it all ends in the same destination, right?
You could.
Unless like starvation.
Atmosphere. You burn up.
Oh, okay, that's fair. You can freeze
to death.
Yeah.
You can have space dementia.
Is there a quick route like there was in the ocean floor?
Ooh.
Like an implosion there? Is there? I'm not assuming an explosion in space is going to be pretty.
I don't think nearly as quick. Like if you get blasted out into space without a helmet, it probably takes like a couple of seconds. I'm sure it happens very quickly.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think it's instant. But I could be wrong. I'm not an expert.
I remember there was the dude in the opening of Gravity who either gets hit by debris or something or gets yanked, and he dies like instantly.
Yeah.
He was
Gravity is almost
Sandra Bullock and George Clooney's like partner or whatever.
That shit's almost fantasy though. That's just not real.
What are you talking about? That movie's great.
I mean, it's fine.
What do you mean it's not real?
I'm joking, but
I was like, they really tried to make that scientific sound.
Yeah. I mean, Gravity's just it's fine.
That's right. You're not crazy about that one, huh?
I like the aesthetic. I like everything around it. The story, I'm like, it's fine.
Oh, no, Gravity fucks, man.
You go so hard at being real in the beginning, and then she uses the like fire hydrant to get to the other one. I'm like, what a convenient that it's like there.
Hey,
I don't know.
If they can do it in WALL-E, okay, you can do it with Sandy.
I don't like WALL-E either that much.
Okay, now you have crossed the line, sir.
I think WALL-E's just fine. Yeah.
I forgot there's a pocket of people who kind of don't like WALL-E, and I will never understand it. It's a top 3 elite level Pixar movie.
Ooh, I don't know.
I fucking love WALL-E.
I watched that one later in life. I didn't watch it when it came out. So
I saw it in theaters, packed Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Wonderful experience.
Yeah.
I went to a theater again this weekend.
Oh, did you now? What'd you see?
It was Saturday night.
Saturday
once again, night. We're getting the kids down bed to early sooner these days. We're in this little pocket where it's like both these sleep schedules are lining up early, and it's actually really nice.
Okay.
And we were already watching shows together. We watched TV, and we're just kind of sitting on the couch. It's like 9:45, 10. And I'm like, I'm going to look up showtimes. So I looked up the nearest theater, and I was like, you know what? I'll check this one out. Heard decent things. I checked out Asteroid City, Christian.
Whoa.
The new Wes Anderson.
Hold on. Let me get center framed.
Okay. You ready for this?
No, I'm just kidding.
Damn it. That was a good joke.
Thank you.
That was good. Yeah. So I'm not. I look like I'm a huge Wes Anderson fan. You looked at me and you would assume as such, right?
Yeah, especially now in The Robot.
Fanboy. Yeah. I have not a love-hate relationship with him, but for some reason his overall body of work doesn't totally click with me.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I heard this one had similar themes to Royal Tenenbaums, which is my favorite Wes Anderson movie, and it's a damn good movie that makes me cry all the time. Love that movie.
Pussy.
Asteroid City. So check that out. It's okay.
Oh, okay. It's just fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
Let's check out the letterbox. Are you one of these guys? Do you like as soon as the movie ends, do you pull out the letterbox like while you're sitting there?
Not. I do it when I get in the car, I think. Or like when I'm walking out of the theater. I don't think I do it inside the theater.
Yeah, I pull out my phone. Just to like if we were like waiting for a post credit scene or something, I'll pull out my phone and I'm like looking around. I was like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
Especially if you're in LA, everyone's probably
just pulling it out. A heart to Asteroid City. There we go.
Yeah, gave it a heart. Gave it a heart. Overall, it's a solid movie. I did doze off, but I think it's because I watched a 10:30 showing and I'm tired these days.
Is it a long picture? Long picture?
No. It's like an hour 45, I think.
Love it.
30,
Love to see it. Yeah.
It's a nice short one. I forgot what I was gonna say, but it's decent. It's pretty solid.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not like huge on Wes Anderson. Not for what I'm sure people are like. Maybe they're over like his style. I'm not sure. But I just haven't seen a bunch of his stuff. Even like the big hits, I still haven't seen.
Like what?
Name them, and I haven't seen Royal Tenenbaums. I haven't seen Moonrise Kingdom. I haven't seen. Honestly,
so in recent years, I've fallen off with some of his stuff. Like the last one I saw was Grand Budapest, and that one I was like, you know what? I don't think he's for me. That's when I realized I was like, I don't think his movies are for me. And then I didn't even see Isle of Dogs. I didn't see French Dispatch. I saw this one because I heard it was similar to Royal Tenenbaums.
No, I didn't see that one either. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I've only seen 2 of his movies. And they're
Bottle Rocket, Rushmore.
Yes. Yeah. Bottle Rocket.
Those are the ones you've seen?
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably the most obscure ones. Well, I saw Grand Budapest, and then I saw Bottle Rocket. I think that's it. If you name them, maybe I've seen them. But
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
No.
That was the last one I saw in theaters. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I just Moonrise the Darjeeling Limited.
Nope.
The Life Aquatic.
Nope. Wow. I know. I thought about watching The Life Aquatic this week, but.
Wife Aquatic? Damn it, we jumped over each other.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was hung up on you saying Wife Aquatic. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
But I do want to watch them. They always have a great cast. I haven't pinpointed why it is overall it hasn't worked, because I like his visual style. I like that you can definitely tell, like, you're going to see a Wes Anderson movie, you're not seeing it for the lead actor, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like you're going there to see his movie. It's similar to like Nolan, Shyamalan, like he's an auteur.
Okay? Yeah.
And he's one of the few. So I'm like, I should be on board. I think his writing's very funny. He's a very funny dude. I just haven't overall connected.
Yeah.
That being said, once again, I gave this one a heart. It's a good movie.
Okay. Maybe it's like the subject matters of his movies that haven't really interested me that much. Asteroid City kind of looked like up my alley. I love that
it's
sort of
it's
aesthetic.
a Wes Anderson sci-fi movie. That's 2 things that I was like, I didn't like those combining. Sounds like a wild time. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. So I might check, because they had like an early release before it's like worldwide one, right, or something like that.
I think it's mostly wide now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. If I was able to see it in San Dimas, I think it's pretty wide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one was French Dispatch? That was his last one, right?
Yeah. It's at like a newspaper or something.
Did I see that one? I feel like I did watch that one.
It's got Chalamet. It's got every other white actor in Hollywood, probably.
French Dispatch.
That's the other thing. He's got like 30 leading actors in this movie.
Oh, no. I did not.
In French Dispatch as well.
I didn't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got the what do you call it, hair. Okay. No, I did not see that one. So
you gotta watch Royal Tenenbaums, man.
That's the one they're in the jumpsuits, right?
Yeah, Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Oh man, his whole storyline. It killed me.
Okay.
Real rough year, Dad.
I'll give it a shot. I should be watching movies I haven't seen as opposed to rewatching old horror movies that I've seen 1,000 times.
What'd you do? What'd you do this week?
I went through.
What have you done?
I went back and rewatched all of, not all of, just 4 out of the 6 George A. Romero dead movies.
So that's not like a series of movies that you've seen once and you just want to check them out again. You've seen those like tons of times.
Tons of times, and not only that, but like Dawn of the Dead. I think it might might be easier now because I actually do have the Blu-ray for it. Although I'll get into it in a second, but it was banned for the longest time.
Okay.
And I think it might have been lifted, but I'm not sure. But the actual Blu-ray of Dawn of the Dead I own, I think, is like a UK copy because one of my discs literally will not work on anything unless I have the B type or something like that. B type player or some shit like that.
B type?
I forget what the wording was, but it's like this disc does not work on this device. I was like, what the fuck?
Do you remember when DVDs like were on both sides, were the readable side of the disc, and like the inner ring would tell you like which side to do, but it's like, what the fuck? Like, what a wild time that was. What side do I put it on?
Yeah, it's like
2002 was a weird time.
How does this work?
Yeah.
But I just been in I don't know. I think I watched a documentary on Day of the Dead like a couple days ago just on YouTube, and I was like, I want to rewatch these movies. And they're fucking great, man. I love George A. Romero. He's such a weird, interesting filmmaker. Because like those movies in particular, I think Day of the Dead is his best movie. Creepshow's good. I haven't seen his vampire movie Marvin. I think he did. Did he do he did the Crazies, the original one?
Yeah.
And so like he just has like this like very, very rough way of filmmaking. Like it's just like I think some of the times he's his own cinematographer or he edits his own movies and he just like puts it all together. It just feels like it's like slapped together and it works. I don't know, and I really like that about his movies. And the original trilogy, the Dead trilogy itself, is just such a unique trilogy out of like any other franchises that I like have ever seen because they're all literally split up between decades, and you don't get that a lot. And so it's like a nice little perspective of the time that flows through the movie, and they're also just really fucking fun. Dawn of the Dead in particular, I don't know if you've ever seen the original one. It's incredibly ridiculous, but it's so much fun.
How many times have you seen these now? I'm trying to gauge how much time you've spent watching these.
I've probably seen Day of the Dead the most, maybe like a dozen times. And then Night I've probably seen, I don't know, 8 or 9 times, maybe even more. Night might be up there because I used to watch Night of the Living Dead like every year during Halloween, like when it'd be on TV. Because it's just like, I remember seeing Night as a kid, even when I was still afraid of like horror movies. And I was like, oh, wow, this is kind of interesting. I don't know what was like going on. There was just like a lot of fucking screaming and people like going like this. I had no idea, but I was like kind of intrigued. And then Dawn, I've actually seen the least. Dawn I didn't see until I was like maybe in high school. Probably, I think I saw it after the remake, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I saw it after the remake.
Yeah.
I think that and Night are the only ones I've kind of seen either most of or all of.
Okay. You need to watch Day because it is so not what a third movie in a trilogy should be. It is like the complete opposite. Like it's such a slow burn, but it's so good. It's so it is very much of its time. It's kind of like cuz like Night of the Living Dead came out in 1968, had a black lead. It wasn't like his intentions for any kind of political statement about that, but retroactively it sort of became that, like civil rights movement and stuff, and there's some imagery towards the end that's kind of jarring and creepy for that time. Dawn of the Dead is like straight consumerism, because that was the boom of consumerism. Everyone's stuck in a mall, and there's literal shots of like a zombies walking the mall because it's like us as humans, and like cut to a mannequin. Like it's wonderful. And then there's a biker gang that throws pies in faces of zombies. It's great.
Right.
And then Day of the Dead is like straight up miserable, bleak. Everyone sucks. The only survivors left on the planet are just terrible people, and they're all stuck in like this military silo. And it's like Cold War tensions. Like it's like the military butting heads with like the scientists, and you have crazy Frankenstein doctor who wants to train the zombies to become human again. It's wonderful.
Totally off topic, but the Frankenstein thing reminded. Have you seen the trailer for the new Yorgos movie? The Yorgos Lanthimos movie? Because he's your guy, right? Lobster and Favorite and all that?
Yes.
Don't you love that guy?
He's like...
Have you seen the trailer for his new one?
Is it like a Frankenstein?
I mean, there's like aspects of it.
Okay. I think I've heard of that. I haven't seen the trailer yet, no.
I saw a trailer before Asteroid City. It looks
okay.
fun.
I was like, is that the one where Zendaya gets kissed by two dudes?
No, not that one.
That's the Luca.
Very much different movie.
Is that Luca?
Is that Luca in that one?
It might be. I'm not sure.
Is that Dirk? I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Speaking of zombie-ish, not really zombies, more demons. I saw a movie.
Oh.
Last night.
Okay.
Finally. It's now streaming.
Oh, I know.
I watched Evil Dead Rise.
Hell yeah, buddy.
This movie fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking cool,
This movie's awesome.
It's so awesome.
I think we talked about it a few weeks ago. I think I'm probably going to be recycling some of your points.
That's fine,
but
yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's really good. So the pacing on this, so I think it's like the same length as Asteroid City or whatever. But once it like kicks in, once the first sequence starts, up until the end, it flies by so fucking quick. I think this movie is fantastic. Yeah. I still think the 2013 Evil Dead is better.
Same.
I think that's still my favorite out of the whole Evil Dead franchise.
Yeah.
But Evil Dead Rise is great. I was pleasantly surprised with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think my only like takeaway is I wish they utilized their environment just a tad bit more. Do you know what I mean by that? Like,
what do you mean? Just incorporating more people?
More areas of like their whole wing of like the apartment, you know, like I feel like like it was just like the one time. It's cool that they did it, but I feel like they just like a little bit more. Like I love the through the eye the peephole. I love that sequence. That was so cool. But more maybe like more stuff like that. I don't know, but
I liked how they didn't play it safe, like without getting into spoilers too much. Like really bad things happen and they don't get resolved. You know what I mean?
No,
like it's not like, you know, like sometimes happy endings in horror movies where like everyone's fine. You know what I mean? Like that's not what happens here at all.
I
fucking love
like
it for it.
People are going to be very traumatized.
Yeah.
And yeah, Arcadio puts in the chat the title drop of Rise is so fucking
in the
metal.
opening.
Yeah.
And from the
or the title Rise.
Yeah.
If you will.
Yeah.
Frantic says, in all caps, I'm not going to yell it, but Evil Dead Rise was underwhelming, but hope to change that with a second viewing. Okay. Yeah, give it another shot. Yeah. I guess without spoiling, the beginning and tail, like the opening and beginning, I'm just like, oh, okay. I don't know if that was like an afterthought, like, oh, we have to have a Evil Dead movie in the woods or something like that, but, you know. Yeah. Because like the whole movie, I was like, "What was the point of that?" And then
I kept waiting for it to tie in, and I was like, "Oh, I know how they're doing."
Yeah. So, the fucking, I don't know what they call it, but whatever the thing was at the end, I'm wondering if the Last of Us people are like motherfuckers, because that's
I did get those vibes. I kept waiting for it to like split.
Yeah. That was the first thing that I thought of. It's not entirely the same, but I believe now all the Evil Dead movies are on Max. So you can.
I know a lot of them are at least. Yeah.
I think I want to say all of them. I don't know about the show. The Max probably took it off because they were like, oh, we don't want this on here.
That being said, if you want to put our show on Max, we would love to have.
Oh, absolutely, in a heartbeat.
Throw us on there
during any strike too. Just saying. We will sell our bodies. Yeah. I was talking to I ran into some people this week, and I'll talk about my adventures in a second.
Oh, yeah.
But we were talking about the WGA, and I was like, well, directors they're good, so hey. But that being said,
Did I see a thing saying SAG, the deadline on them got delayed, I think?
It did get delayed.
TBD if they're actually striking.
Yeah, because before it was come June 30th, which is this week, and then we'll know. But I think there was a bit of a delay. Because like Comic-Con's going to be weird this year. Most of the studios have pulled out. I think there are only a couple remaining. I'm still not entirely sure if those other ones are going to actually like pull through it. But if the actors strike goes through, just like no one's going to Comic-Con. So Comic-Con this year might just be what Comic-Con used to be. So
I kind of want to go just to see what it would be like.
Yeah, I imagine the same amount of people will go. Just there's not going to be massive.
And to be clear, that's just like Hall H Ballroom 20 type shit. Like there's so much more going on there at the actual convention itself, as opposed to just 90-minute panels.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, very true. But before Cody, could you do me a favor before I get into my weekend adventures?
No, what?
Could you hold the fort while I pour myself some coffee?
Okay.
Can you be my 90%?
All right, you go ahead. You go. Just go.
Remember,
just go.
Sherpas.
Just go.
Sherpas.
Just
gonna haunt me for the rest of my
life.
I've watched. That's you know what pisses me off about that the most. I've watched so many fucking documentaries, vlogs. I've read articles about Everest and their adventures up there. I've seen Sherpas so many fucking times. God,
the timer's already going in my head.
Okay,
you gotta go. You gotta go now. Hurry up and get it out of the way. Get out of here. Go, go, go. Guys, welcome back to Cody's Corner, the show where I try to improv and come up with random things to talk about while you sit there and listen. And guys, I'm looking through my notes here, the rest of my stuff for the rundown today. We talked about that. I want to talk about the orcas attacking the boats. You guys see that shit? Do you like the whatever? And another. How about those orcas, guys? Do you think they sunk the sub? You think that's what happened there? I don't know. How are you guys doing in the chat? Thank God, Arcadio asked me a question. Thoughts on Final Fantasy 16? No, my brother asked me the other day. He asked, should I get Diablo 4 or Final Fantasy 16? And I was like, I don't think I've played either one of those franchises, so I can't help you here. I thought about going to the Discord, but I didn't. Should I tell him to get Final Fantasy 16 over Diablo 4? Is that what I should do? I don't know. Comment below, let me know. Nick says thoughts on the Angels weekend. Nick, what a roller coaster, you know. I'm liking our run differential right now. That's looking really good.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
The wins and losses not so great at the moment. But hey, buddy, Christian, thoughts on the Orcas?
Oh, dude, I'm all for it. I hope they take over the world. They deserve it. We've been miscategorizing them as killer whales for so fucking long. No shit.
I'll show you a fucking killer whale.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm all for it. I fucking love it. Each story that I hear, I get more and more excited. This is their time. They deserve everything. Us humans deserve everything coming towards us. Obviously, I want no harm done, but they're just taking out the rudders. They're just taking out the rudders and sinking your boats. So,
did you see the video from like a couple months ago of when the seal or whatever gets up on the boat? And the whole boat is surrounded by like 4 or 5 orcas. It's so fucking scary.
Oh, dude, Amber and I watched this video of a pack of orcas teaming up to get a seal like in the Arctic or whatever, and they literally like 3 of them under the ice, and it literally sinks it, and the poor fucking guy is like trying to get away. Oh, it's so cool. Fascinating animals. Hey, to this date, no record of them killing people in the wild.
It's going to change. Even with the sinking of the yachts and all that?
I don't think anyone... No one's died from it. I don't think. No one's died? It's just sinking. They're just sinking. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
The interesting thing is like how they're communicating with each other, because it was in one part of the world like one week, but then in the next week they were like on the other side. like either old Gladys is the main female orca that they believe has started this,
Wait,
orca.
What?
Yes.
Wait, there's a leader. There's like a queen orca.
It's the Karen. It's like the Karen of orcas right now, dude. Like, wait a minute. I think one. I think it's old Gladys. Someone correct me. I've been
Gladys.
over today.
Why do they call her old Gladys?
I don't know. I think that's just her name. Because like when all this stuff started popping up, I was talking to Amber about it, and she was like, I bet it's one of the fucking orcas that was like contained at like a SeaWorld, and they let it back in the ocean, and so like we're getting after it.
You haven't seen the things I've seen, guys.
No,
we gotta get them.
But it is believed that one specific orca did the thing with the rudder and was like, hey, because they're so fucking smart, they're like, if you take this out, the whole boat goes down. So let's all do it.
Holy shit!
It's theorized it's either that again with the submarines and Everest, and now orcas. I'm an expert when it comes to orcas.
Your dad is an orca.
My dad is an orca. I texted him. He goes surfing all the time, so he knows. They theorize that. Sorry. Or Laserbolt says the queen is Orca Winfrey. It's great.
Pull a block.
Yeah.
Pull a block. Did the Jenga tower disappear?
Yeah, it's under the thing.
You took it down?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with it. Fair enough. AJ Lancaster sent a super chat. Let's go Orcas. White Gladys is the goat. Jeff is a jabroni.
White Gladys is the name?
White Gladys, yes.
Okay, got it.
There it is.
Okay.
But yeah, it's either believed that they are actively working together to take these boats out, or they're just playing. But the consistency in which they are doing this, they are obviously communicating with each other, and it seems like they're deliberate. Because like like, I don't think we like fully understand how their brain works. So they could have like their own like fucking Wi-Fi system. They could have psychic powers.
They're
for all we fucking know.
telekinetic. Yeah, maybe. Man, we should study this shit.
I hope it's the case. I hope it's right now. If I was like an oceanographer, I would be fascinated with all this stuff. I'd be so hyped. So,
this is my day. Here we go.
So,
let's see. I'm not going to the ocean anytime soon. I kept thinking like, oh, should we go to Catalina again? I mean, are the Orcas going to take over our ferry boat? Oh,
no, I don't. Yeah, event not yet.
Yeah.
All it takes is that one time, and then it's fucking over. So, anyways. Back to what I was saying earlier before I went to go get my delicious coffee. Thank you for that, sir. I had quite the adventure yesterday on a Sunday, the Lord's Day, if you will.
You went to church?
Went to church, obviously. Praise God. He is risen. No, I don't do that shit. But no slight to anybody that does, but I'm cool.
But I don't do that.
But I don't.
Shit.
I would. No, thank you.
Respectfully,
I don't
do that shit.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Okay.
Get better bread. Get better bread. So dry.
Anyway,
Amber and I went on an adventure yesterday in good old Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. First of all, don't go here. Don't ever go to the Rose Bowl.
To the Rose Bowl specifically,
just
or Pasadena?
Don't. But Pasadena's lovely. Lived there for a year. Loved it. The Rose Bowl is such a shit show. We went to an event. And first, I'll say the parking there was just awful. One, it was free, so nice, but they were just so disorganized and guiding. They weren't guiding anybody. They were just fucking standing there the whole time. It was a shit show. It was such a night. We were stuck in traffic for almost like an hour just to get a parking spot. So that was shitty. And
what
on top,
were you there for?
Well, we were there for a special event, a specific event where
I saw what this was.
It made being stuck in traffic worse because Amber and I were starving because we did not eat all day specifically for this event. And this event, Cody, was Foodieland. We went to Foodieland 2023, baby. Are we foodies? No, not at all. But we heard about this via a neighbor who was praising the shit out of it. So we're like, all right, let's check it out. So we went to Foodieland. Think of it's basically your I don't want to say your average festival because the options of food I think were a lot better. But think of it as like a festival just with food. Just any kind of food you can think of.
Tell me there's rides. There's like a roller, there's like a burger ride.
No, but there were
like donut bumper cars.
No, but there were like carnival games there. And I was like, I get if you bring the kid, but it's like I'm not spending $20 for throw a ball through a hole. You know, I'm not gonna do that. That's it. No,
were there bands saying like foodie?
There was like two sections. On one side on the main stage, a guy was up there singing with a guitar, but he was also like a beatboxer. So he was like one of those guys where like he would control everything with his pedals, and so he would make a beat and then he would loop it, do another beat, loop it, and then he would start playing guitar and singing. So that was pretty cool. I listened to him while I was getting the water. And then on the other side, there was just a dude singing like old-timey songs to a backtrack of things, and it was so sweet because like he was so happy. He kept thanking everybody, and he held up his tip jar. He's like, "Oh my God, I can pay rent this week. Thank you so much." I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." So yeah, we went to this place. We were very excited, and we had just a variety of different foods. I was proud of myself because I wasn't going to be like, I want a burger. Like, no. I mean, if you're going to get a burger at one of these places, you're going to get like weird random shit. To give you an idea, there was I
saw you had tacos and shit.
I'll get to those tacos.
Okay.
To give you an idea, like there was a barbecue section, or not a section. There was like a tent. They're all basically like food trucks, but they set up in these little tents. And this barbecue place was like, try our watermelon barbecue. I was like, whoa, that's interesting. I don't know if I'd go for that, but it's interesting.
Watermelon barbecue?
Yeah, on ribs. So I don't know how you do that shit. Yeah.
Back up. Okay, so what?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're putting the ribs inside the watermelon.
No.
Rotating the watermelon.
The sauce is watermelon. Watermelon flavored. And then they put it on the ribs. Yes.
Okay. About to say, because I don't think that would work.
That would be very interesting. Yeah.
That would probably melt. Okay.
So Amber had done her research and looked up a couple of places that she wanted to do. So we kind of just walked in, and whatever we saw we wanted to do, we kind of went back and forth. Because one, if you ever been to any festival and you bought food, you know it's extremely expensive. So we were basically just switching off. We went back and forth. You pay for this one, I'll pay for this one. The amount of money we fucking spent on this place on food, ridiculous. So what I recommend for any future people, and I think they recommended this on the site, go with a giant group of people, go to various lines, each order one thing from all of them, and then just share all around.
Samples,
Just do some samples all around, because I think you could save your money by doing this. And if you really liked a spot of all the things that you chose, just go back there and get it for yourself if you really want it that bad. So the first place we went to was a pasta place, and we got a basil pesto pasta, which nothing too crazy. We've had it before, but we wanted to try it. It was okay. It was a little cold. I was hoping that it could be a little bit better, but it was okay. So then,
not a great start.
Not a great start, but not bad either. We had some fresh lemonade, and by fresh, it was like watered down lemonade, but it was still good.
They have like seeds in it.
They did, yeah, but that's okay. It was a giant cup too, so it lasted a minute. That was nice at least. And then we found what I think they're called ghost corn dogs. Something like that.
Are they spicy, like ghost pepper?
No, it's not even really a corn dog. It's basically like a giant mozzarella stick, and on the breading on the outside has sugar and some kind of like Thousand Island mayo sauce on the outside, and the cheese on the inside was so fucking. It was pretty. I didn't care for the sauce on the outside, but it was pretty goddamn good. Like that shit stretched. Like you love to see that stretchy cheese.
Yeah. Can I be honest? You lost me. You lost me there at the first couple ingredients. But
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Atlanta. You would know maybe like a Foodieland. I feel like Atlanta knows their.
It sounds like a magical place.
Yeah.
I'm imagining like big old inflatable slides and stuff, and everyone's going down.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there wasn't that, but there were a lot of ambulances. As we were driving in, I saw the ambulance go back and forth. I was like, whoa, like people are having heart attacks. Jesus Christ.
They were prepared for people to die.
Okay. So, while Amber was in line for that, I found a chicken wing place. I was like, all right, let's try some chicken wings. I wanted to try their buffalo sauce, so we just got 6 wings. Very good. A perfect amount of spice. They made it extra crispy, too, so it was lovely. It was a lovely little palate cleanser for that, okay?
Yeah.
Then, after the wings, we went back towards the entrance. This is where we got our tacos. This is the highlight
of the spot. Okay.
The whole day. We got queso tacos, and they're birria tacos. And birria tacos is basically this like meaty sauce that when they cook the tortillas, they dip the tortilla in the sauce, so it's drenched in it. And then the queso tacos it's like cheese, onion, cilantro, the meat that's in it. It's like a specific kind of meat too. And then they give you the tacos, and then they give you a little cup of the birria sauce that you dip into it even more so.
Okay.
Amazing. Fucking amazing.
I have a question, just because there's a lot of sauce and meat going on there. How'd your butt do after that?
Oh, I was fine. I was surprised of how well I had done.
Your tummy held up okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Everything was fine. Yeah, did pretty good. But that was our favorite. And the only shitty thing is the line was super long because it was very popular. It came with 3 little tacos, and me and Amber just had 1.5 each, and we were both very sad because it was over so quickly, but it was so good, very, very good. And then after that, I think we got this one's a crazy one. I might lose you here as well. We got French fries drenched in clam chowder with lobster on top of it.
Why?
Because it was available.
Okay.
Now, I thought that was kind of weird, but if you just think, I mean, it's just potatoes, so it's not that crazy. I think there was cheese spread out all over it too, and it was fucking really good. My only critique on that is there wasn't enough clam chowder. I wish there was a little bit more. And I'm not the hugest fan of lobster, but if the lobster had like butter to put in it, then it'd probably be better. I think if I were to get that again, I would substitute the lobster with shrimp, because you can do that too. But still, very, very good. Way too big for us to finish. And then we ended the evening with dessert. I got a churro in ice cream, and Amber got like a little stuffed donut. And that was okay. The churro was a little dull. to be honest.
That all sounded like the tamest of this whole spread here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
no like chicken tender booth.
I mean, there were various types of there was like chicken tenders, there was pizza, there was hamburgers, but I was like, I'm not gonna
go all out. You're at Foodieland.
Well, yeah, but it's like I have pizza everywhere I go. I'm sure it's great.
Yeah.
I have chicken tenders everywhere I go. I'm sure it's great.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think that. I'm trying to think if there was anything else crazy that we had. They had like alligator bites and frog legs. The corn dogs were called Ghost Sticks corn dogs. That's what they were called. There was like
stick corn dogs.
There was literally a flaming hot Cheeto corn dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Sweet corn.
How does that even work? So is it just the seasoning?
I think it's just the seasoning on the outside.
Like every time I hear this, I keep imagining it like it's a corn dog surrounded by hot Cheetos. Yeah. But that doesn't make sense.
But she got the mozzarella cheese Casper one, so it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good. You'd obviously have to want to spend some money, and then you have to be a very open person to eating stuff. Yeah. So, like we didn't even touch the surface the amount of fucking shops that there were there. There was so much stuff. It
sounded magical.
Ran into Jason Inman and Ashley Robinson. Yeah, they were there. Nice. They were just kind of like on their way out. We got in line. There, he was right behind me in the lemonade line, and he was like, "Yeah, nice. We're about to leave." I was like, "Oh, how funny!" Awesome. Yeah. So, it was lovely. And then we came home and we were just like done.
I was about to say, was it like 6 o'clock? You went to bed?
I ended up going out later at night, but Amber fell asleep pretty early, and then we ate very light today. Both had just salads. We're like, we're not gonna eat for a while, but pretty fun adventure. I don't know if we necessarily do it again. Definitely not the Rose Bowl. I don't know if I ever want to go there again. But maybe if we were in a group with some friends, that could be kind of fun to do. To everyone spread out, because a lot of the times when the line systems were weird, it's like get in line to buy your food, but then once you get it, you get your ticket, go into the other line and hand it to them, and then your order starts being made. So it's like you have to like work like a system, and we did that a couple of times. So
and you paid to get in as well?
Yeah, but that was cheap. That was like $6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't anything. They fully know that you're going to be spending a shit ton of money. So
okay, fair enough. Well, I'm happy for it. That sounds delightful.
Yeah, I'm glad we did it.
Foodieland or Foodie World?
Foodieland. Yes.
Excuse me. Yes.
Won't be going to Candyland.
Yeah.
The music festival, but I went to Foodieland, so at least I went to one festival that wasn't canceled.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So
you talk about the bear.
Oh yeah, the bear's great.
I haven't watched the season yet. Heard wonderful things. I've heard this. It does the old season 2 jump that you look for with shows where it kind of like excels to an all-timer. So I'm gonna rely on you in the chat here, guys. How good is the Bear season 2? I need to get Hulu again and jump into it.
I've seen the first episode of season 2, and I'm hooked. Count me in.
Okay.
Already like the premise so far, like from what it seems like it's gonna be. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be nightmare fuel. This is gonna be terrifying. Because the first season,
they're still yelling at each other. They're at each other's throats over sandwiches.
The first episode of season 2, they're not, but there's just a lot of talking over each other, and like, because like the way season 1 kind of wraps up, everyone's kind of on the same page finally now.
Yeah.
So now it's like the little annoyances each character has with each other, they just kind of take it off as like, that's what you're doing? Yep. Okay. All right. That's good. Thanks, chef. Yes, chef. And just like they just move on. And it's like, I want to see the script because everything's just like down the line. Everyone's talking at the same time, I'm sure. So, but it's very, very good. My only nitpick with season 2 opener, not enough or not any shots of food, sandwiches. Can't blue ball me like that, man.
Okay. Are they waiting for this? Is the store like opening? I'm assuming.
Do you want me to tell you, or you just want to watch it?
I'm guessing maybe they're saving for it for when the store opens. I don't know.
Yeah, the way that the season's set up, they're doing something, so they really can't cook right now. So, yeah. Let's see here. Kyle Johnson said, I finished season 2 on Sunday. I laughed. I cried. It was wonderful, but stressful. So that sounds exactly like The Bear. Manny says, The Bear has been good so far. Very much enjoying it. The people I am watching it are not as hot on it as season
Manny,
1.
Maybe
but I think
throw the word
wrong.
"with" in there. Okay,
Yeah,
not
dumbass.
canceling, just correcting.
Yeah.
Just correcting. All right.
No, cancel him. Fuck that.
No.
Take
Maybe
him
like
down.
that's exactly how I intended to type it. You guys are
Let's
just
bring
idiots and can't read it.
screenshots
That's
back
probably what it is.
just for this one moment right now.
Yeah.
Screenshot that shit. Everyone, I want it to be known. But I haven't seen much of the discourse, to be honest. Or not discourse, but I haven't seen much of just anything. Anybody
I've
really
just
talking
seen
about it.
critical blurbs, praise coming up there, calling it incredible.
Yeah.
So I was just curious if that was the vibe. I need to jump back in.
I
love season 1.
I think Amber fell asleep during the first episode. She just, not that she was bored, she just does that. And I said, you need to hurry up and watch the first episode, or I'm going to binge watch this whole show. Because that's what I did with season 1. I binged the whole thing in one sitting. So she needs to get on it. Get on it.
Marissa right now is watching. Do you or Amber Christian watch Outlander? Are you familiar with the show?
I think Amber does. Yeah.
Fantasy romance.
Time travel
show. A little bit of time travel in there.
Yes.
Show seems pretty good. I'm kind of watching it from afar as Marissa watching it. She's starting to from the very beginning over the last week or so. But every time I look over and she's watching it, there's like a very passionate sex scene going on.
Yeah,
so I'm just wondering how the percentage of this show. How much is it? Is it people boning? I'm just it seems like a lot from what I've seen.
Probably a good week of Amber watching that show because she'll watch it when she's like doing makeup or in the back doing stuff around the house, the apartment. I don't have a house. Imagine. And then just like I'll be sitting in another room and I'll just hear moaning, and I just like peek in. I'm like, what are you watching? You know what I mean?
Jamie and Claire getting it on again. It's what they do.
And then she was like, it's Outlander. And I was like, there can only be one? But I thought she meant Highlander. But Amber is a big fan of that show.
Jamie and Claire.
Okay.
That's my Scottish accent. Claire. That's not good.
Is that a Netflix joint?
It's Stars, but it's on Netflix right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I think Amber is like bigger on Netflix than I am. She watches so much stuff on there.
That's the same over here as well.
Yeah. I don't watch nearly as much.
I don't really watch too much. I watched Beef, and then I was like, I don't think there's any other show that I watch currently.
I'm watching.
That being said, if they want to put this show on Netflix, by all means.
In a heartbeat. Once again.
Done.
Writer strike or no, we'll do it.
Yeah.
No, kidding. But I think the only other thing that I'm watching on Netflix is Black Mirror. I think I still have like 2 more episodes left in it. But been enjoying it, so it's fine. Oh, and Skull Island. I watched the first episode of the King Kong animated show.
They made a show?
They made a show. It's like they're shut up.
Siri has something she wants to say.
No, it literally said Skull Island too. Creepy. Yeah, it's like the first animated show within the MonsterVerse. It's like it's all canon. So
there's the Apple show coming as well, right?
That's still coming out. And it's the first episode was fucking awesome. Like people dying, it was brutal. This ain't no Camp Cretaceous, buddy. People are dying. It's emotional. There's creatures. But I think I fell asleep during the second episode. But not because I'm like bored, but I'm old. So Daddy needs his naps. So that's all the shows. Did I watch any movies? I don't know. Besides my Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. I want to say Day of the Dead is on Max, Cody. So just putting it out there.
I mean, whatever.
If it helps, I was watching it for research because there's some great practical stuff in there.
Fair enough. I see what you're saying.
So you should. I mean, there's no what they do in that movie we cannot do. But I'm just saying it's cool. Okay.
If the algorithm tells me to watch it, I'll watch it then.
Okay. All right. You like how that movie's on Max, but I popped in my Blu-ray to watch it. You like that?
Oh.
You like that shit?
Just because you could.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Night of the Living Dead is for sure on Max. I know that as much. So, let's see. Did I watch anything else? I'm trying to think. You saw Evil Dead. We talked about The Flash. My last movie I saw was Fast X.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that, bud.
Did we cover everything in the topics and the titles? Orcas, the
was
sub.
There Indiana Jones discussion?
There wasn't. That's right. I did want to ask you about Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, baby.
That's this weekend. That's coming out.
Yeah,
it's very expensive. So I'm petitioning. We make movies cheap again. I want studios to make a bunch of exclusively under $100 million budget movies.
Yeah, give me that sweet spot. That like $25 to $20 million movies.
I don't care if it's a big superhero epic. Scale it down.
How much was Evil Dead? I feel like that would have been for Evil Dead.
That was a cheaper one. Yeah, that was, I mean, definitely under 100, but I'm assuming it was.
Evil Dead Rise. Let's see how much Evil Dead Rise was.
I believe that was supposed to be a Max exclusive, and then it was testing very well.
Hell yeah. 15 to 19 million. Love it.
Really? That seems super cheap.
Let's go lower. Let's go even lower. Come on. How much was Asteroid City? 250?
That's got to be like 30, 40.
I feel like, because they have like really beautiful sets and stuff like that, so that's probably expensive. Plus the cast.
They also have 30 A-list actors in it.
That's also true. 25 million. Love it.
Oh, wow.
Love it.
Okay.
Give it to me.
Interesting.
Now let's look up Indiana Jones.
That's got to be like 300 million.
Let's see.
Got to be.
$295 million.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So that movie needs to make $1 billion.
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe not exactly, but like that's what they're aiming for here with this thing.
They have to make 600 to break even, basically.
It seems like a tough bet. It seems like you're playing blackjack and the dealer like has a 10 there. You're like, well, shit.
Yeah.
Let me go all in here.
I'll stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen much. I mean, I guess the only marketing that I ever see is just like on YouTube because I don't really watch TV or anything. But I don't know. It's like in a weird gray area because Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out like a little over a decade. That was like 2008, right? And
yeah,
I think Last Crusade was the late 80s, early 90s, maybe like 90, 91. I'm not sure. So that was like a giant gap between those two. But I feel like Crystal Skull did really, really well.
Financially.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Made like 300-something million, if I believe.
Yeah. And even then, like, Indy was old. Like, Harrison Ford was old. Now,
the joke in that was that he was old.
Did they play
now
on
he's
that?
even older.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Hey, old man.
Yeah.
Hey, Gramps. Yeah, I guess Shia LaBeouf always called him Gramps. Now he's 80 years old.
Yeah.
Even older.
Yeah.
And it's also the first indie movie not directed by Steven Spielberg. So, TCM himself. Don't you dare take it away. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go see it. I'm not the biggest. I love Indiana Jones, but I'm not like, I'm not like I'm not the Dead trilogy. I'm not rewatching Indiana Jones every
like you'll
year.
watch that on Max. You might have the Blu-ray, you might not.
To be fair, I do have the Indiana Jones box set. So just saying, that was during my I need to own everything phase.
Which, by the way, don't end that. You should own everything because these streaming services are taking movies away.
Yeah,
all right?
Yeah. I just don't do it anymore because I used to just go into Best Buy and it's like, let's see what I got. I was at Target the other day. I know. Correct me.
Did you see the photo I posted from Target?
No.
Like
I don't follow everything you do, Cody.
I mean, it was on Discord. I thought we were an interconnected server. We're talking to each other all the time there. Yeah, the fucking Blu-ray section at Target was just empty.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Like entirely empty, more or less.
Yeah, I saw like a bajillion Avatar: The Way of Waters, and I was like, do I want to own this? I probably should.
Can I say I watched a third of that the other day because it's 3 hours and 13 minutes. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I watched some of it the other day. It looks so much better on streaming than it did in the theater.
Oh.
It's now let me clarify because I know it's an absurd statement.
Okay? Camera's going to come for you.
It's high frame rate. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I saw it like standard in a fucking screen, it would look incredible. Obviously. Yeah, but, I
think so. Did you didn't end up? Well, you did end up seeing it in theaters, or did you not?
I did.
Oh, you did.
I
right.
did.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, physical media, keep it alive, baby. Keep it alive.
Do it.
So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I don't really care too much about box office, but I don't know what like their future plans are because this is Harris Ford's last time playing Indy. Like
it is.
He's one. Okay. I'm sure he's tired, but I think he likes playing.
Hear
indie.
me out. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm. Chris Pratt.
No.
Oh.
Let's wait 15 more years. And if Harrison Ford
is still alive,
movies,
fuck it. Yeah.
Imagine him as a 95-year-old Indiana Jones or something like that. I'd watch that.
You see the clip
in the retirement home, like trying to fight off his other people. That'd be kind of
fun. I know he's just like an old grump, but I love it. So I kind of aspire to be that one day, but only in the sense of just being like rich and successful. It's like he kind of earned to be that grumpy,
Yeah.
Because did you see the clip floating around of someone asking him if he was going to turn into Red Hulk? And he was like,
yes.
Oh, what's a Red Hulk? It's just my favorite fucking thing on the entire planet. It's so good. And he wasn't even like grumpy about that, but he's just like, what's a Red Hulk?
What are you doing asking him that?
You gotta ask him. You gotta ask him the questions. But I don't know. I like James Mangold. I like him a lot. I'm curious to see how it does. What's your favorite Indiana Jones movie? Let me ask you that, sir.
Last Crusade.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's the correct answer.
Yeah. Seems like a pretty popular answer, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so. I know like there's always the debate between Temple of Doom, whether or not that's good or not. I didn't even know Temple of Doom was a prequel until, I don't know, like a couple times after seeing it. I was like, oh, really? But most people go to Raiders too. I'm sure the original is the best, but definitely not Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I had fun when I saw that in theaters.
Yeah, I did too.
Because I was like a teenager. I didn't know any history of Indiana Jones, really. Didn't know movie internet was a thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that was fine, whatever. And then I realized how people thought about it. And I was like, oh my God.
Yikes. Let me ask the chat. Y'all coming back on Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? I'm sure people now are like, you know what? It's not that bad.
I've heard that like people like at least half of it. Up until like the swinging on the trees, and then after that it gets kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that's the vibe I get from people.
Yeah, I never really cared for the alien stuff or interdimensional beings, but I didn't see it as like too far fetched either.
No,
okay, yeah, sure.
Like the idea of putting aliens in there.
Yeah,
I don't think that's that crazy.
No,
Execution, no.
Well, yeah, there is a great video. I believe I've talked about this channel before, but It Was a Shit Show channel. They did one on Indiana Jones, and they talked about the various different script ideas they had for Indiana Jones 4, and the whole thing is just fascinating. Like Frank Darabont got fucked over on Indiana Jones 4. Okay. I think he pretty much wrote everything for that movie, and then David Koepp came in, redid some stuff, and Darabont got like no credit for it. So,
oh wow,
I think it was something like that. Because
did they take it through arbitration? Did he? I'm assuming he fought for it. If he's Frank Darabont, he fights.
I can't remember if he did or not. Because I think he wrote it with everything that George Lucas wanted to do. Because George Lucas was like, no, it needs to be this. It needs to be this. It needs to be this. And so. Check out that video. It's really, really cool. Because there was also a lot of like potentially real ideas, but then there were also like fan scripts that went out there that people thought were real. So it was like a crazy thing, especially like during the rise of like the internet and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Indiana Jones. Do we see
how this one goes?
Do we see a young Indy again? I know there was like a TV show, but
oh yeah, they're doing the DH thing, aren't they?
I think they're doing a DH thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it flashbacks or I mean, hey.
Or he gets de-aged in the actual film, what you're saying? Like a serum or something?
And he can be young for look, if we're gonna be pumping out these shows via AI and shit, he can be young forever, man.
Wasn't that the plot of one of the Wolverine movies? That was like the thing where the guy was trying to be young or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Wolverine. Yeah, the Japanese dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we will see. Oh, wait, real quick. Speaking of AI, have you started the Secret Invasion show, that Marvel joint?
No, I have not.
I watched that first episode.
Oh, I heard about the title sequence though.
Yeah,
not the best time to do that.
No, and like
read the room.
I saw like the back and forth, and there were screenshots of like the animators that were credited, and they were like, "See, people worked on it, but like you went from like 100 people to like 6 people. Like you you cut out those jobs, man. So, hey, I don't know. AI can be used for specific resources and whatnot, but is this really the right way? Ask yourself that, Hollywood. Ask yourself that. So,
is it the way? No.
I don't know. This is not the way. Spinning Art. Hey, what's up, Spinning Art? Said in a super chat. May the royal purple cover you brothers praise. Oh, God, that's a throwback.
What is that?
Is that the, I don't know. Maybe I thought that was the lavender thing, but.
I don't think so.
Oh, then never mind. May the, oh, God, royal purple. Is that something bad?
I don't think Spinning Art's been around a while. I don't think he would pay $2 to set you up like that.
I know that, but that feels like this seems very culty. Royal purple, you know what I mean?
No.
Cover you brothers. I'm gonna look it up. Royal purple. Let's see here. Royalpurple.com. Royal purple synthetic oil, the performance oil.
I see a lot of maybe he's just spreading the good word about synthetic oil.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Spinning Art.
Appreciate that, Spinning Art.
Well. There you have it, folks. I think I'm out.
That's fine.
Do you have anything?
I have another round of the Ensemble Game.
Oh, let's fucking
go. The Ensemble Game?
Let's just not get copyrighted for it.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to test it again. We're going to play that song.
Okay.
Because I don't have another one. But, and it's a sick fucking beat, okay?
Yeah, I don't care. That's like, we're making money off these things.
So
join the Patreon. Patreon.com/Wangers. Please, for the love of God.
Yeah, somehow we got, even though this is a royalty-free song, we somehow got demonetized in the last episode. But fuck it, we're going to play the game. It's over the Ensemble Game. Do you hear the beat, Christian?
I do hear the beat. Drop that beat, baby.
You guys know how this game works. I'm going to list off a bunch of actors from these movies, starting from the bottom up. Who can guess the movie first, Christian or the chat?
Let's do it, chat.
Let's freaking go. Up first. I almost said the movie. Like the window opening.
It would be to do the title and try to guess the last person on IMDb.
The cast with it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Heather Kafka.
Great.
Marietta Marek.
Sounds fake.
Terrence Evans.
Ooh.
R. Lee Ermey.
Ooh.
Ermey or Ermey? You know the military dude.
Yeah.
Andrew Briarski. Eric Balfour. Mike Vogel.
The Frighteners?
You know that name?
No, Mike Vogel?
Mike Vogel. Erica Learson.
Is Mike Vogel the grind guy?
Yes, he is.
Shit.
Jonathan Tucker.
Ooh.
And finally, Jessica Biel.
Mike Vogel and Jessica Biel?
Those are the two biggest names. Let's see here.
What about? Oh shit! Herman got it. Oh, okay. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre then.
Yes, not the beginning.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Herman.
Herman thought he had it.
Herman with the layup.
No.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Dang.
Up next.
I forgot Arlie. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Milo? Isn't Milo? What's his fucking name? Or
Milo Ventimiglia?
No, that's not him. No. Never mind.
No.
Continue.
Here we go. Randy Quaid.
Ooh.
Christine Estabrook. I lost my spot. Dave Foley.
Dave Foley sounds familiar.
Christopher McDonald. Stephen Root. Jason London.
Randy Quaid.
Jennifer Morrison.
Oh, Jesus.
Adam Brody.
No.
Bam Margera.
Grind. God damn it. Wait, Randy Quaid?
Apparently.
What was Randy Quaid in Grind?
He played Jock Jensen, apparently, according to Wikipedia.
Oh, he's the fucking dad. The clown dad.
Is he?
Yeah, okay.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay. It was Grind.
I literally mentioned Grind in that
1 second away from saying Mike Vogel. I was 1 second. Is this the final one?
Are we going through the Mike Vogel? Are we doing Supercross
we're
next?
not doing the Mike Vogel from. I forgot he was in Supercross.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not doing Cloverfield.
Yeah.
Here we go. Russ Tamblyn. Jeff Wolf.
Oh.
For the record, he plays Assassin in the Tan Suit.
Okay. In the tan suit.
James Baberi. Caden Leos.
It's a great name. It's a great actor name. Caden.
Sounds like a Jedi.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman.
Okay. A lot of movies.
This is gonna. You think quick here. Christina Hendricks.
Hellboy? No.
Oscar Isaac.
Oh. Oscar Isaac.
Bryan Cranston. Albert Brooks.
Oh, what the fuck?
Christian, come on.
Oscar Isaac, Ron Perlman?
Carey Mulligan.
Who's Carey Mulligan? Okay.
And Ryan Gosling.
Oh, Blue Valentine?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Is that wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong.
Oh, Drive. I don't like Drive. I don't care for Drive.
I know you don't.
I forgot. Ron Perlman.
This was an education lesson for you, buddy. He's fantastic in that movie. You kidding me?
Yeah, that was like the first time I saw Oscar Isaac.
Drive is fucking great, man. Yeah. You're crazy. All right,
you have a poster in your room?
Not anymore. It's I knew. Yeah. All right, where am I at? All right, here we go. Up next, Andrew Wilson.
Wilson. Yeah, check out that before me, Manny.
Nathan Lee Graham. Alexander Skarsgård.
Okay. Limited.
Judah Friedlander.
Skarsgård would have had to have been. Is Battleship?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Vince Vaughn. Ready for this one, Christian?
Skarsgård and Vince Vaughn.
Justin Theroux. John Voight.
Oh, God. Justin Theroux.
David Duchovny.
What the fuck?
Sassy got it.
Zoolander. Oh, fucking Justin Theroux. Yeah, he's the DJ, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn, I'm not doing good tonight.
One of his most iconic roles, yeah.
Well, wow. Who's Vince Vaughn?
We got. He plays, I think, one of Zoolander's brothers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, with Christopher Walken. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's John Voight.
Oh, you're right. It is John Voight. God damn it. I saw Wedding Crashers and I thought. Okay. All right.
All right. Up next, we have 3 left.
Okay.
Shit you not, this is the lowest billed person on this list. Jenna Ortega.
Iron Man 3.
No.
Damn it.
Good guess, though. Edwina Finley.
What other movies has she been in?
Danielle Bisutti. Bryn Bowie.
David Bowie's child?
No. Angus Sampson.
Samsonite.
Barbara Hershey.
Did her mom get it? Insidious 3?
No.
Okay.
Stephen Coulter. Wait for the beep.
Drop.
Any second now? Ty Simpkins.
Oh.
Patrick Wilson.
Insidious 2?
It is Insidious 2.
Whoa, she's in that movie? Who does she play?
Who, Jenna Ortega?
Yeah.
Apparently someone named Annie. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I should rewatch this movie.
Insidious 2 was the answer there.
Got it wrong, Herman.
Nice guess. Yes.
Get it right.
Up next. Joe Morton.
I've seen that name.
Anthony Ramos.
Okay.
TJ Storm. Jason Lyles. Ken Watanabe.
Ooh. Oh. Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
It is.
Yeah, that's right.
You got it just off Ken? What'd you get on board?
I thought Ken Watanabe, and I was like, okay. Oh, that's right. Anthony Ramos was one of the.
So that was Ramos was one of the guys.
He's one of the soldiers with Ice Cube's kid. Yeah.
All right, that's the last one.
King of the Monsters fucking rules, by the way. All right, go ahead.
Terry Forrestal. Craig Kelly. Martin Jarvis.
Oh, that's a great name.
Simon Crane. Also a good name.
Simon Crane. Okay.
Ewan Stewart. Take a sip of my beer. Jonathan Hyde.
Jonathan Hyde. Come out of your hiding hole, pal.
Kathy Bates.
Okay. Some wide variety there.
Jason Barry. Gloria Stewart. Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton, Kathy Bates, Bill Paxton. Not Twister, she's not in that.
Francis Fisher.
Titanic, duh. God
It
damn
is Titanic.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible, Cody. Come on.
I'm just paying tribute.
Okay,
That's all
all
I'm
right.
doing. Come on now.
Sassy Milkshake got it, but I think I said it first.
I don't
They're probably going to catch up to it. Yeah.
The chat has been weirdly delayed for us when watching. Like, it used to be 30 seconds. Now it's like a minute difference, I think. It's
sons
very
of
strange.
bitches,
But I
sons
don't know. I'll
of
trust
bitches.
to whatever you guys say in the chat. Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That's my favorite line from any Bill Paxton movie. Anytime he said son of a bitch. I guarantee there's like a YouTube. There's got to be like a YouTube compilation of Bill Paxton saying, you son of a bitch.
I think I want to do Bill Paxton's whole filmography in this game because he's got some good casts in his movie.
Oh, and he's got bangers, dude. What's the one he directed? Is it
Frailty?
Frailty. Yeah, that movie's dope.
Yeah.
God, I miss that, man. Love that dude's movies. Yeah. Woo. Good round, Cody. Good round. All right.
Thank you.
All right. I'll have to get you one of these days. Sucker. I'm going to do fucking horror movies from the 1960s and 70s. See how you do with that, boy. There it is, folks.
I tried to play it to your strengths a bit. I know Insidious 2 is a favorite. I know Godzilla King of the Monsters is a favorite.
You know how much I love
Titanic.
Titanic.
Cast. Yeah.
I do like
That
Titanic.
just felt right.
I like Titanic, too. I'm sure there's...
Did you go back and watch clips from that this week? I did.
Titanic?
I was like, man, this movie is good.
I thought about... I don't know if this was real or not, but people were posting that Titanic was going to be available on Netflix starting July 1st. I was like, that's fucking more... That's timing.
Yeah.
I thought Cameron was going to be like, by the way, we're really re-releasing again.
Yeah, in 3D again.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to see Titanic, just watch the movie. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's fucking right there. Anyways. All right, folks. There you have it. Thank you all. Another banger of an episode. Appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you are hitting the like button if you haven't yet and you're watching live, or if you're watching on the playback. Playback girl. You ain't no play your back girl, and hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/wangers. And yeah, support us in any way that you want to, even by just watching this video. That supports us here on the channel. Appreciate you. And make sure you're leaving a comment. That does help out the show. And you can get your comment featured on next week's episode at the very end. You say something funny like, oh, look at these floors. I don't know. Say whatever you want to say, and it'll probably be featured. You get 6 comments featured on every single episode at the end. So just saying. There we go. Steph says she's guilty of going back and watching Titanic this week. So there it is. Boom.
It's a good movie.
What's your favorite part in Titanic? Comment down below. Yeah, we read off Super Chat, so let's end the show by doing the little soundbite thing that we like to do. Cody.
Let's roll.
All right. Aaron Woodley. Fuck! Alec Rumler Young.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Hell yeah, brother. Alexis Lopez. Okay, baby. Arcadio Castellanos.
Ho, 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 honey.
Billy Storley. That's my son. I would fucking kill for him. Bobby Mitchell.
I met Larry.
Brian Arsenal.
Pokemon Go out and vote in the polls.
Gets a classic. Brian D.
I accidentally talked to a sex robot.
Love it. Chris Jones. Shout out to all the moms.
Oh, wait, that was for the next one, right?
Oh, I thought that was a soundbite. Yeah, it was the next one, yes.
Cindy was the next one?
Cindy was the next one, yes. That should be the soundbite. Shout out to all the moms. If you do that again, just put that one in there. Oh, that should have been the next one. Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy. Shout out to all the moms. Claire Stefan.
Size doesn't matter with ball speed.
Connor Kennedy.
So many arms.
Ooh, classic. Elena Marie 10.
So many legs.
FS. Unce. 38. Took a while.
Oh, it's so many bubbles.
Harley Payne.
Stay frosty.
Ew. James Lavario.
So suck it, Brian. Yeah.
Jason Harvey.
Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts so bad.
John Noto.
That one hurts too.
Justin Than Hoa Nguyen. That's
Toad.
fucking great, you motherfucker. Carl Soderback.
That's a fucking long one.
Yeah. Cat Burger.
The fuck do you think this is?
What song is that for?
The fuck do you think this is?
Oh, that's Since You've Been Gone. I love the idea of like being like a hardcore or metal singer, like amping up the crowd for Since You've
The fuck
Been
do you think this is?
That's my favorite. Kyle Johnson. Maris Thornton.
I own Underworld. I've seen it several times.
Michael Bittner.
We've all been there, man. It's okay. Yeah.
Nick Wade.
Where do I suck from?
Ruben E25.
Where's the foot?
Ugh, classic. Sang Lei.
Where's your God now?
Senior Film.
Senor Pellicula.
Sergio Castaneda. Why? Because she's a woman?
Yes.
Stephanie Merritt.
Yeah.
Terry Stockwell.
You are my favorite motherfucker.
TJ Jones.
And then you shit on my face. You just shit all over it.
Tyler Eklund.
You smiled, Brian. You got that smile going on. Come on.
And finally, Mr. Wiley Todd. And it's strong, baby. And it's strong.
Let's go
I
with...
better like it.
I'm a soul sucker. I'm a sucking the souls out your body.
Suck
soul
me.
Sucker.
Suck me.
Sucking some souls.
Suck me. Yeah. Throw that beat
We were-
underneath that shit.
Beautifully in sync there.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
good.
As we always are. I mean, come on. Look at us. Thank you, everybody. Spinning Art, we did read that stream. Oh, read Streamlabs. Did you send a Streamlab? Or is that through the Streamlabs?
Oh, no.
He said,
It's definitely culty now, though.
yeah, our covenant reaches for your hand. I'm pretty sure
getting
that's
weird.
that's a cult shit right there. But let me look at the Streamlabs real quick, just in case. It's hard to see those pop up sometimes. Get out of here, ads.
And we just assume no one's sending them anyway.
That's
you
true.
know, it is
Yeah,
what it is.
we don't heavily encourage it, but hey, if you want to send us a
It's
Streamlabs,
there.
please do.
Yeah.
We would love it. I mean, we're always
Hey,
working on
baby.
stuff. We would like money. It's not like we're pocketing it either. It's going to a good cause. Not like a charity, but like, you know, like once in a while we'll do a charity, you know. Do that as something. It's for a good cause.
Yeah.
Not a charity, but the good cause in the future endeavors of us here on this channel. A little selfish, yeah, but you know.
Going to a good cause. Us.
Yeah, us. Yeah. Come on. I got to do the 2-factor verification, do the thing.
Oh, no. I feel like we got to wait then. Oh,
Hold
no.
on. Got it. Oh, it expired.
Good?
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
No, we're good. Okay, all right, hold on. Dude,
This better be a damn good Streamlab.
recent events. Here we go. Let's see.
Stay frosty.
Oh yeah, we did read it. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah, there are some that I didn't see. Okay, so Lavender Farms
there are other
donated.
ones.
Lavender Farms donated. So there we go. Brothers,
There
we have not abandoned you. We pray for your salvation and that of your kin. May your brother Brian bring you back into the fold as he has himself. We will be brought together very soon. Praise his name, Tej Lavender Sovereign. There we go. And then we also got Alec.
Brother Brian has a nice ring to it, though. Brother Brian is a nice ring.
I think it's Brian in secret doing it. I don't know why he would send us $3. He would never. Never mind. It's not him. No. And then Alec sent in a Streamlab just because. And it says right there, just because, or just says because.
Oh, appreciate that, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Alec. Appreciate you. If I go to Australia, I'm hitting you up, sir. Being like, yo, I'm here. Show me the fucking kangaroos. Let's box. I won't do that. Anyway, that's not a kangaroo.
Like. Is that what they sound like?
No, or a little Joey. Thank you all. Appreciate you. Appreciate you sending all the love, everything you send to us. We appreciate every single one of you. So we will see you all next time. You know, I bet we got dinged for the copyright because we played out the show with it, maybe.
Ooh, that's good.
It's good.
Point. Maybe I'll check the time.
I don't have many moments, but when I do, I do.
Hey, little buddy.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's see.
I saw you on the ESPN.
That's right. Thanking all those lovely folks that take care of us over on patreon.com/wangers. And those are the comments right there if you want your comment featured on next week's episode.
Is it just too hard?
Give a comment. I saw a TikTok where it was a guy in college, and the professor apparently said no laptop, so he bought a typewriter and was typing out his notes on a fucking typewriter. Love it. Love it for the bit. Make sure you click that button right there. Click that one. Watch other episodes. Subscribe. Do all the things. See you all. Bye.
Guys, it's a Mexican restaurant called Zendejas.